Hi guys, I've got a few queries about my room, so I'm going to do a quick kind of tour of what I have, and I'm also going to talk about two supplements that I've just recently discovered that have helped me enormously. So here's the little tour. So first off guys, my room is quite small. It's 3 meter long by 1.2 meter wide, so I didn't have much space to do much. But I tried to pack in as much of what I love into this little space. So I love books, as you can see here. I've got a few books. And then I love Marvel and DC, particularly the figurines, and I love the art. So we'll start with a collection called the Classic Marvel Figurine Collection, which is all these small figurines. They're quite small. Each one of those costs around between 15 and 20, and then I've got some larger ones that you can see here that cost about €25. Now these are all not available at the moment, so they are considerably more expensive now. In particular, some of my specials, which are these double ups, these guys here, they double up, as well as some of these ones here, in particular these guys here. In particular, this guy here is the Quicksilver green version, which is only available in France at the time, and very few people have them. They go for between 750 and €1,000 when they're selling. And Galactus here, he was another special. So Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four, and then you've got some very rare ones up the top there. This is a special up here, these two here. Again, these two, this one here, that one's a variant, again, that's a very rare one. And then these two here, this one again was a variant, again, that's very rare too. And then going up a little bit further, you can see some well-known characters and some not so well-known characters. This guy here was given to subscribers when they first started out, and this one here was too. This one here is a rare one. I have two of them. And then we go up to the top here. These are a collection from the same people that produced these ones, but they're all Lord of the Rings. So it's a Lord of the Rings chess set. I even have, as you can see right here, the One Ring. So these, I collected a few specials with that too, and then back there, a few there, and then it moves on to DC, which I didn't complete, whereas this collection is one of 35 full collections in the world. Only 35 people actually have the full set, which includes all variants and all the specials, as well as every single issue, and there were 200 issues, so I'm one of 35 people that has the full collection. And then you go up to the top there, which is DC, all the way up there, all the way up there too, there's more DC. Apologies for the variance in light, I'm blocking my main lights with my tripod. And these are a little bit different. They're very, very top. Those are actually the cinematic Marvel ones. So you'll recognise some of those if you've watched the films. They're all very familiar characters because they're movie stars. That Thor on there was the issue of my birth, so October 1969. So it's a rare issue. Galactus was first introduced in that comic. So a lot of these you guys will probably recognise from the film, from all the films actually. Moving up to the very, very top. Oh, sorry. Tripod's getting a bit in the way. This is quite high up. My ceiling is in the region of 3 meters high to about 3.4 meters at its highest. So I'm having to hold the tripod quite high. And then I've got some of the huge figurines that came out and a few other rare ones. I recognize that guy. Let's hold to the tripod a bit so I can get a bit lower. So, this guy here, I recognize some of these, some of the specials. Big bulk figurines. I'm having to shorten my tripod just to get some of these in. Down the very bottom there, some Hulk Busters, version 1 and version 2. And this is actually the big, this guy here. He's the big version 1. He's quite tall. In the region of maybe 1.5 foot tall. And then I have Groot, adult Groot, this guy is, and baby Groot. And these are quite heavy. They're solid enough. And then my gaming selection is a little bit different. So anybody that knows Fallout, the game's Fallout, I'm a huge fan of Fallout, so I have these guys here, bobbleheads, and then in the corner over here, more gaming stuff to do with Fallout. We've got a Pip-Boy, that's a Pip-Boy here on a lunchbox. People that play Fallout will know those. And a big Pip-Boy container, and anybody that's watched Zero Dawn Horizon, they'll recognise that, the iBot. And then down the very bottom here, again, Captain America. And in the very corner, Skyrim. The Batman figurine from one of my games, Arkham Asylum, I think that came with, if I remember right. Maybe I might be wrong on that one. And then in the corner here I have my gaming consoles. I'm a huge fan of gaming, of PlayStation and Xbox. I don't support one or the other, I like them both. And then this plaque metal, that's made of metal. I have that on the wall, and my favourite characters are actually the Fantastic Four. And then I have a few DVDs. This is The Hobbit, Blu-ray extended editions, and then these guys, oh, sorry, no, that's Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, sorry. I do have The Hobbit somewhere. That's not it though, that's the Lord of the Rings Blu-ray, and this is DVD. And they're all special editions, so their feature length is around 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours long for each film. And then my Hobbit is somewhere around, I can't remember exactly where I put it though. And then my book collection. Some of these books are first edition, first printing. And I've got a few rarer figurines like this guy here. There's only 501 of those ever made, and I've got one of them. And a few more books down the bottom there that are rare enough. This guy here is a very rare book. That's the first print, first edition of The Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. Incredibly rare book, of which I have one. So that's it, guys. So my next topic is going to be on the two supplements. The two supplements. One is relatively well known. This guy here, fenugreek. Now, what this does is increases your testosterone levels. So if you take this in the morning with a meal, if you take it then again at night time, again with a meal, you'll get the most out of this. And the other one is this guy here, ashwagandha. Again, it's a testosterone booster. Now both of these are completely legal and completely natural. I got both of these from HP Nutrition, an Irish company based in Ireland, down I think in Cork, if I'm right. So they're both readily available. One will boost your testosterone to up to about 15 to 20%. That's this one. The other one, fenugreek, will boost your testosterone to between 10 and 15%. So between the two of these, you're looking at a boost of maybe about 20, 25, maybe 30%, depending on what your normal testosterone levels are. Just remember, your testosterone levels is estrogen and testosterone. Your levels will go like this. So one will balance out the other. So if your testosterone naturals are naturally high when you were younger, then this will boost them up to a level where they should have been naturally. So I would say this is not kind of like a testosterone shot that's going to make your testosterone levels go through the roof. This is more kind of a supplement to boost your testosterone levels where they should be. So where they would have been when you were younger. So this is mainly for people who are older, like me. I'm 51 now, so I take these to boost my testosterone back where it should have been in my youth. And I found huge benefits to both of these. It gives me more energy, I'm able to do more in the gym. I can keep doing my 2.5 hours, 5 times, sometimes 6 times a week. So for somebody my age, that's pretty rare, but I would say try these. If you're over, let's say 35, give these a shot. It'll do you some good. If not, at least it will increase your testosterone a tiny bit. If you're naturally high, it won't boost it any further than it should be anyway. So there is no harm in trying these both out. So that's it, guys. So quick tour of my lovely room. Nothing to do with fitness or anything, but everybody has to have a hobby. That's mine. And I'll see you in the next one. Good night.